Hello everybody, welcome to the Coleman Project. A little bit of a different video today. What I'm going to show you is how I make coffee when we use our camp trailer. We don't use a traditional coffee maker. We use this Aeropress, which does make just 1 cup at a time. You could probably stretch it out to 2 if you like your coffee weak. But we don't use electric for anything. So we could actually do this hiking or backpacking or anything. We could use this. So we use the Aeropress to brew the coffee, kind of in a French press style. This alpaca manual grinder, which comes in a nice case, and then our Firemaple, which is similar to, I can't remember the other brand. There's another more popular brand, but Firemaple is the same. JetBoil, sorry, is the other brand. So Firemaple is the same. So this is the setup, and this is the water that we will be using. So you just set it on here. We'll go ahead and get this started. All right, that is now ground up, so I will take it out of the bottom here and let you see what it looks like. You can see it can make a little bit of a mess, but perfectly ground coffee beans there. One thing I forgot to mention was that we normally use this, and I'll put a link to all of this in the description, but this has been really nice. We have a family of 6, and this will last us way more than a day. I can't remember. I think it's 2.5 gallons. But again, I'll put a link to that on the post. So now we just wait for the Firemaple to get the water boiling. It usually takes, depending on how full this is, if we're doing 1 cup, it can take 2 to 4 minutes probably to do that. It takes about a couple minutes to grind the beans up like we did. Once we do that, it's time to make the coffee. So the first thing that you do with this Aeropress is you put these little paper filters, and they come with, a lot of them come with the Aeropress itself. So we've made, I don't know, there's probably 50 to 100 of these little paper filters that come with the Aeropress itself, so don't worry about buying those right away. But the original way to make this is actually to have it in there like this, and then you just wait, and then you push this down like French press. What I found is that it doesn't stay in the beans long enough, and this rubber seal on here is actually really good, and so it won't leak out if you do it upside down. So that's the way that I do it, which you'll see here in just a second as soon as the water is boiling. All right, the water is now boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to take the ground beans and just pour them straight into the Aeropress. And then you simply just take some of the water, fill it up as high as you can. Stir it up and get it mixed in really good. Take your filtered top, twist that on, and let it sit for a couple minutes. Alright, it's been sitting for a couple minutes, so we are simply going to, normally I would do this 2 hands and have the cup on top and then flip it, but I'm just going to flip it like that. And you need a strong cup if you're going to do this one-handed for sure. You can't do this with a paper cup, but I'm just going to slowly press that down. It takes a decent amount of force to get that all the way down until you get to the very end and it releases. You'll hear that in a second. There it is. And as you can see, that gets you, it's almost a half of this cup, and this is probably a 12-ounce cup. So then you take the rest of the water, or not the rest, but some of the water, dump it in there, leave a little room for cream if you like cream, and there's your coffee. The really cool thing about the Aeropress that's not so much on the manual grinder, but on the Aeropress, you screw that off, and I'll do it on the counter just for the sake of demonstration. Well, no, I won't actually. Let me take this outside for a sec so you can see this. The really cool thing is you just push it and it comes out as a puck. So now you have a coffee puck. But the cleanup on the Aeropress is really easy. So another advantage of the Aeropress. Thanks for watching.